Hello everybody, I am Corvus Bruxo Luggenikos and this is Studying on Solitary. Today we're addressing the topic of regional magic, and regional magic is, or should be at least, really important in my country, Spain. So Spain is now a monarchy with a king, which is fairly useless, but yeah, a monarchy. And this monarchy is composed or comes from different medieval Christian kingdoms plus 8 centuries of Muslim domination, and of course all of the pre-Christian influences, which includes the Iberians, which are allegedly native to this area, Celts, Basque people or ancient Basque people, and Tortesians and Lusitanians, which some considered Celtic, some not. But yeah, we're a very rich nation in that sense, which means that even though now the culture is entwined, or politicians intended to be entwined, the thing is that we have different local cultures and sometimes different local languages as well, which breeds different folklore, different customs, different mythological figures, and different everything. This makes regional magic important not only for the flora and fauna that you will find in each region, because we have mountain areas in the north, we have depression of the field in the center, and we have a desert in the southeast. So we have like the very different weathers and landscapes, which that gives different vegetation and fauna. But it's not only that, it's even the folklore, the mythology, the influences. For example, the Celts were in certain areas and other areas didn't have Celts, and the Basques are like really concentrated on an area, the Tortesians the same. So lots of things to think about, and the influences, the cultural influences. So for example, we have different medieval mythology in different areas. I mean, Castilian mythology is different to Galician mythology, different to Asturian mythology, different to Andalusian mythology, different to Catalan mythology, and so on and on and on. For example, the classical image of the witch is up north where there are mountains, and there you have the Sabbaths with the devil and everything, while in the south you see witches, and they were condemned and they were persecuted, but they're quite different. There were no Sabbaths. That makes every region different. Even the image of the witch changes, not only by language, but, well, mostly by language, yeah, but also the type of figure. Because, for example, in the Basque country, you have the Sorginiak, and the Sorginiak are both the witches, the human witches, and the mythological witches with superpowers, who are servants of the Basque goddess Mari. And then you have, for example, in Galicia, you have the Bruxa, which means just witch in Galician language, which was like a good witch who tried to heal and who used to break the curses. And you have the famous, because it's a very, very famous image in Spain in general, of the Meigas. The Meigas are like evil witches, and the name of the Meiga comes from meigar, which means to curse or to hex in Galician language. So it's not only the language, it's the mythological context and the folklore around them. and of course the different kinds of devils and spirits and everything in the mythology, which with they deal, the witches, is also very different from one area to another. So it's almost impossible to practice a unified form of Spanish or Iberian magic. You can mix them all, but you then need to learn them all. So in the end, it's still important to know regional magic, because to make a blend, you need to know them separately first. So yeah, regional magic, it's super important if you want to practice magic based in our history and our culture, because our history and culture is basically formed by different histories and cultures that were joined together through marriages, through conquest. So it's a very complex matter, but the thing is, in my country, regional magic matters a lot. I don't know if I'm explaining myself, but that's my take on regional magic. It's important if it's important to you, of course, but in our case, it's important in general, because you need to learn it one way or another, for one purpose or any other purpose. And that's all for today. Please tell me what you think in the comments down below, and tell me if you agree or disagree, and in what parts, and we can have a very healthy conversation and learn from each other. We'll see each other next Wednesday. Thank you all for watching, and bye.